Yeah, yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining. We're starting right away. Yeah, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live session. Let's start right away. And also, um, hope you guys can hear me very clearly. Can you hear me loud and clear? Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, so I'll also be analyzing anybody that has any pair that wants me to analyze, also bring it up. I'm going to analyze that. Yeah, today is Thursday, fourth day of the week. How have you guys been trading? I'll be dropping a new video. The new video is going to be on Saturday, which I'll be dropping a new video on the channel. And that video is going to be all about market direction. You know, a lot of people have been seeing a lot of things that confuses people. Um, Directional bias, which is not even a thing. Normally, it's supposed to be market direction, the direction of the market. And any strategy you're trading at or what you need is market direction. When you know the direction of the market, you can do exploit with it. So I'm going to be dropping a video on market direction, which some people call directional bias, but it's not really directional bias. It's market direction. So we're going to jump into analyzing the chart today and seeing some pairs. If we analyze and we get opportunities to trade, you see some setup, we're going to do that. This very trade you're seeing here was a trade from yesterday. It was a very nice trade. There's something I call the LSL and CSL, which I teach in my mentorship. I got a confirmation from both of them. The LSL and TSL were bullish. And after that, the market came back to a 4-hour QM. Remember, we had daily reject daily, we had daily reject daily and 4-hour breakout. Let me go to that chart. So I'll go to the chart and tell you guys and show you guys. Let me just say some of the things. So we had 4-hour rejects for daily reject daily, 4-hour breakout, and after that, what happened? We got our entry on 4-hour QM. So that was how I got this entry. Yeah, I'm going to go to the chat and show that also, so we see. Let's go to the chat here. Okay, this was the trade. I'm going to start with this was the trade I had. Yeah, you can be dropping your questions on the chat, but when it's time for me to analyze other pairs, I'll let you guys know. We'll be doing most of our analysis there on on YouTube. Here on YouTube. Because I won't be doing analysis on TikTok again. TikTok is behaving somehow. So this very trade, if I go back, let's go to weekly. Remember, I said something. Okay, the next video I'm going to drop is going to cover the market direction and the rest of it. So this was the 1:13 trade. The same, this was exactly the same thing that happened in V75 1S. Remember, I showed you guys something that was yesterday in my when I was live on TikTok. I showed you guys the trade V75 1S that gave us a very nice RR 1:25 and that 1:13. Exactly the same thing that happened. Exactly, you always see the same thing. Remember, since synthetic is a replica, it mimics the real market. Everything is still the same. If you know how to trade the forex market, you take it down there, you trade it very well. So coming from weekly here, you see that weekly I had the market is bullish already on weekly. Market is bullish on weekly. Now, where I was expecting this market to get to for me to take, where I was looking for, I wanted to take buys was here. You see this QM, this area here. This is what I was looking for to take buy. Remember, I said we have different types of QM. We have 3 types of QM, 4 types of OCL, um, 5 types of support and resistance, and we also have types of RBS and SBR. So when you join the mentorship, you know all these things. So seeing this was one of my valid area for me to look for trade. So I was looking for trade here based on weekly. I wanted to take the trade from here based on weekly, and it would have given me 1:50 something. Yeah, I also announced it in my private channel group that private group that we had a trade coming from there 157, but the market did not get here. Note, the market didn't get here, but because the market didn't get here is not an excuse for you not to take a trade. The market not getting to this point here was never a problem, because if the market doesn't get here, the market is going to use some other place. So if I go to daily, remember the last video I dropped on storyline, this was what happened. We had, what did we have? We have daily reject daily. We look at this candle here, rejected this OCL here. Let me take it, let me expand it. This candle, remember I said daily reject daily for our breakout. So we had a rejection here. This was a rejection from this OCL. See that rejection? And when I go to 4R, we had a breakout. You see the breakout here? This was the breakout that happened here. So after the breakout, you see how the market came back to the QM. So this was the QM area where I took my trade. Very simple. I waited, the market came back to the QM. You see this place was very perfect to take your trade. Daily reject daily for our breakout, the market was already bullish. So I waited, the market came here. Now, this was a key I'm looking for. I'm looking for trades. Bullish. The market was bullish. So now, look at this thing that happened here on 4R. Entering trades, some people will enter a trade. If they enter a trade from the QM or from the support, they will go out here. Some of them will go out here. Some people will go out high. You go out on this high, which is very wrong. And from here to here, might give you 1:2. If your stop loss is very tight, from here to here might give you, let's bring it down, 1:14. But those that use big stop loss, from that area we enter to this point is going to give them 1:5. Why enter 1:5 when the market is bullish on all time frame, daily bullish, weekly bullish? Our CSL and LSL was also bullish. So why go out at this point when the market is heading here? So the market came back to the QM. See this QM? Now, market coming back to this QM, you want to pick your trade. If you're going to, because you're not going to start entering trades. No, I don't just start entering trades like that on higher time frame key levels. If you enter like that, you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose a lot. You don't do that. Now, if I go down to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or if I go down to 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes to look for trade entry here, what am I looking for? I'm looking for entries that are bullish. Okay, I'm looking for entries that are bullish. So if I go down to 5 minutes there, I had a very clear setup. I had my setup here, my confirmation entry setup here. So entering the trade, look at the take a note. Let me change this color. Let me make it more thicker. Let's change it to which color should I use? Let me use red. Now this red line here, that's the QM line on 4 hour. Okay. Now you see how the market came to that QM, and before I take my trade, the market must mitigate or touch. The market must mitigate or touch the 4 hour QM line. So here it touched it. Give us a confirm. There was a breakout on 5 minutes, making it bullish. Now, whatever 5 minutes is doing like this, it does is none of your business, doesn't concern you. What you're looking for is your bullish reaction on the QM line, which the market did, came back, also gave a QM for entry, use a QM there. Now my stop loss pips is on USDJPY is 70. Now I saw that the 70 was even covering this place, so I didn't use here. I had to adjust it to here, which was now 4.1 pips, giving us 1:32. You see that the target up there, and the market just left. I teach more of these things in my advanced Msnr mentorship. So you see how the market came there. Now I'm not just picking trades on 5 minutes. Someone will say, "Wow, why are you picking trades on 5 minutes? Why are you taking trades on 15 minutes?" And after watching, they will go and start trying to every 5 minutes breakout. They want to pick trade. Every 5 minutes breakout, they want to pick trade. Okay. Someone said, "Is the network bad? Is the um? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me very well? Can you guys still hear me? Someone said the whole stuff was lagging. Oh, you guys can't hear me. So now, seeing me take trades on this 5 level, I'm going to show you guys that one also. Someone said that people they like your own network because my network here is very fast. I'm using Starlink. So now let me share synthetic so you guys will see something there. All right. Let's okay. Those that I'll recap again. I'll recap so you can hear me. I'll recap. Okay. You guys can see my distinct screen. Now, this is I want to show you guys something on this synthetic pair. Not this one. This I'm targeting 1:31. Was 1:31. Yes, this one was from here. So this is not the one I want to show you guys. This one I will drop it on the channel after the market plays out. Let's go to V751S. This is what I was trying to show you guys. That was yesterday during my TikTok live. If I go to daily, where did this market start from? The same thing. So these are the same thing I teach. Very easy. The same thing I teach. Very easy. So where did the market react from? You see the same place, this same area. after the market was bullish. If I go to line chart, you see that the market is bullish already. Is bullish. So came back here, came back to the this key level, key level here, give us a setup entry on 30 minutes. Give us entry on 30 minutes. The target was where? The target was the daily high. Here. Very nice trade. I'm going to be analyzing a lot of pairs. For those that are saying that this thing is lagging, someone said they can't see my screen. Are other people see my screen? Are other people see my screen? So if you know you're seeing my screen, just type it on this chat box that you're seeing my screen. Then all right. So you see how these things are easy to trade. The same way you trade on forex pairs, that's the same way you're going to trade on synthetic pairs. They're very easy, nothing hard. And now I want to do a fresh. I have some other pairs which I'm looking. Okay, this was the one of the pairs that I traded beginning of this week. That one here. Oh, and this is the trade I'm also waiting for. This one, the step index. Waiting for that one to move well to my TP. Even if it doesn't move to my TP, this level here, this one is to 17 so far, and this one is to 15. So already this one is to 30. If I want to close it at that position, but if I like to run to this place, if the market runs to this part here, that's going to be 1 is to 61 in the both trade. And who makes 1 is to 61 in a week? I won't be happy. And mind you, this is not going to be the first. This already gave us 1 is to 50. This one, the one in USDJPY already giving us something big. So um that's what we're going to do. We're going to do analysis on synthetic pairs, then later we go to forex pairs. I mean, you're going to do on forex pair first, then after that we go to synthetic. We and analyze for both people because in synthetic, I have people trading forex, so it's the same thing. Let's go back to our forex pair, then start from there. Okay, so if you have any pair you want me to analyze, just bring it up. So just type it on the chat box so I can go ahead and do that. Okay, someone said USD chef. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's do that one first. Let's see. Okay, USD card, GBP, GBP USD, BTC USD. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with. Let's start with no, it's not time for synthetic yet. So I'm doing for forex pairs now. So we're going to do for forex pairs before forex pairs. After forex pairs, we do crypto, which is going to be BTC. Then we move to synthetic pairs. Okay, we'll do synthetic and later I'll come back again to forex pair. Now let's start with USD. Okay. Okay. Let's hide it. From weekly key level, I just like starting it on the weekly. So Now, if I look at the weekly storyline, I'll also see that the market is bearish. I always like using line charts to get everything clear. I'll see that the market is bearish after the break we had here. After the breakout we had here, the market is bearish. Now, phase. That's the reason sometimes you see that the market might be bearish, but buying. Market might be bull channel. I think let me drop the link to my Telegram channel for those that wants to join. Those that want to join, let me drop the link to the Telegram channel. So you join. We'll continue the analysis of the chart. Let me just get the link and drop it there. Then from that Telegram channel, you can send a message on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is there. You can send a message for WhatsApp to join the mentorship starting 5th of June, 5 days from now, 6 days from now. All right, so the class starts 5th November. All right, that's the link to the Kang FX Telegram channel. I just dropped the link there. You can join. Then you get my WhatsApp number from there and join and get my WhatsApp number from there. Mentorship is 130 USD. 130 USD. So let's go back to the analysis. Now that you see that even if the market is bearish, you can use for your retracement. You don't just see any breakout and you start going for have weekly is bearish, but weekly is bearish. The market is on a pull deeper and USD as my major pair. Now on daily time frame, you also let's see we're bullish on daily time frame. Remember, since we only analyze the market on weekly, we use our higher time frame is weekly, our higher time frame is weekly and daily. When following up with a chart, we trade the current, the daily, whatever the daily is, in that what we trade, we continue the daily until it realigns with weekly. In case the daily line is opposite of what the weekly storyline is doing, we continue with that trade on daily until it realigns with weekly. Now, when it realigns with weekly, it makes the whole entry and the trading most powerful. Now, when we see your setup, you know that it's powerful. Now, the market broke out here. This is a breakout here. So at this point, the market was bullish. After the breakout, you see the breakout occurred here. Your breakout occurred here. So the market was now bullish. You see that? So this other one the market did was a retracement down to this area. Let's see, did it touch? Okay, down to that area, which was the market tapping the support here. Let's confirm if that support was touched. Yeah, it touched the supports. That was the market tapping into the support there. And this was this was the breakout when the market broke out here and became bullish. So the market now, despite weekly is bearish, daily I like looking for fresh areas that have not been used. Now it's possible that the market will, this is a weekly resistance here, the market might decide to move up to this point before it start reversing. Now that is the first place you look out for, because I'll say here is no more fresh, it has been used. Here is no more fresh, so this is the freshest area on weekly where I think the market might want to move to based on weekly. Remember I said based on weekly, might decide to get to. Going back to our daily, the market is what? Bearish on daily from any of these key levels that you're seeing here. Any of these key levels you're seeing here. Now, if the daily turns bearish again, you know that, yeah, the market realigns with weekly. Now, when you're getting a sell, okay, you know what? Since the whole stuff is lagging, I'll end the live. Then let's come then come back again. Let me end the live, refresh my network, then come back again.